Hey everyone, welcome to the Inspectors right here on twitch.tv/Gilding Light. Happy to see you today. It's a special one shot. Yay! We're returning to
Hey.
Kittensville. And before we get to the wonderful, wonderful cast, we have, let me move over a little bit so I'm more in my frame. Hey, I can be in my box. Oh yeah, glasses will help. So,
Yes.
like to thank D&D Beyond for all their support throughout the season. So check them out at dndbeyond.com. We don't have a giveaway today, but I just like to thank them for everything they've done so far for us. And thank you to Satine and Gilding Light for the space every week. It's been amazing, and we really appreciate it. Thank you to Sirenscape for all the wonderful music you hear throughout the stream. You can find them at sirenscape.com. That's SYRINSCAPE.com because epic games need epic sound. All right, so let's move on and introduce our cast, starting with Crystal.
Hello, people. My name is Crystal Fear. You can find me at Crystal_Fear on Twitter and at Crystal Fear pretty much everywhere else. I am playing Sarissa Shiog, the normally changeling sorceress, but I think tonight she's going to go back to her White Raven form.
All right, Lori.
Hey everybody, my name is Lori, aka Calamity Jane, and I am playing Molly O'Shaughnessy. She is a Warforged Inquisitive Rogue in the form of a fuzzy wuzzy, adorable red panda.
All right, and our special guest today, Nathan Ainsworth. Nathan.
Oh, I'm so special. Thank you so much. Hi, I'm Nathan Ainsworth. I'm usually at Titanium everywhere social media exists, and co-host of Total Pebble Knockdown. And tonight I am playing someone who maybe some people know, Snowball the Rainbow Unicorn Detective, who is normally a unicorn and is also currently a unicorn. So we will see how that works out for me. I'm a little nervous.
All right, let me just click a couple things here and get us going. And we start not quite in Kittensville, but in a forest, ways off.
Oh no.
And in this forest, inside a large tree stump, exists the Hoof and Horns Detective Agency. Inside, it's all wood, as one might think of a office in a tree stump. Tables, chairs, a large desk. And on this desk is a large brass plaque that says Mr. Pugsley. And sitting on the other side of the desk is a pug. Surprise! Mr. Pugsley's a pug.
Brilliant.
The owner and CEO of Hoof and Horns Detective Agency. And he's shuffling some papers on the list. He looks up and calls, Snowball! Get in here!
Snowball has a little bit of a headache every time he says that. Oh no, not again. Oh, okay. Yes, Mr. Pugsley.
Snowball, got a job
Yes.
for you.
All right.
It's in Kittensville. Bunch of weird crimes, and you're just the person for the weird crimes.
Sorry, so Kittensville again?
Kittensville, yeah.
Oh, all right. Well, I suppose they'll let me back in if I'm very nice to them.
Of course they'll let you back in.
All right.
You got your badge this time, right?
We'll say yes. Sure.
Get your badge.
Do you have it, sir?
Fine. Mr. Pugsley opens up a drawer, and in this drawer is just a lot of Hoof and Horn detective badges that say Snowball on them.
Oh, perfect.
And so he picks one up, hands one over, doesn't say a word, just kind of stares.
Sir, I know we've had this conversation before, but would it be possible for you to maybe just like, pin it on me? I don't have the hooves are very difficult to work with the badges. If we could just put, could you just?
In this case, you do have hands. You have hooves for feet, but you also have hands. You're a unicorn person.
Okay.
In a sense, so
I got hands back.
yeah.
Oh, look. I have hands now.
It's amazing
Glorious
that.
day. Glorious day. Well, I shall use my hands to pick up my badge now.
All right.
Wonderful.
And could you describe for everyone what Snowball looks like?
Yes, I have a visual aid. This.
All right.
But I guess with hands.
And also tell us what that is for people listening later on YouTube.
Oh, certainly. This is this snowball is a very bright unicorn that has a rainbow mane on him, and comes from a very aristocratic family, from a glade once upon a time, and always wanted to seek out his own path. Not like other unicorns, wanted to become an actual detective, and has a rainbow tail as well. You have to have the rainbow tail or it doesn't count, and silvery horn, which also doubles as his sword, really. So there's that.
Nice.
Excellent.
Beautiful.
All right. So, Mr. Pugsley hands you your badge. Again, it's in a nice leather folding case. So you can unfold the leather, and it just says Snowball, and there's a little badge, and it says Hoof and Horn Detective Agency.
All right. Excellent. And Snowball will just kind of like nod politely and realizes that it's probably futile to ask Mr. Pugsley any other questions because we've done this many times before.
All right.
So.
Stop nodding. What are you nodding at? Anyway, so things are missing from two prominent people within Kittensville. I need you to go there, talk to them. First one, or talk to either of them, really, whichever you have time for, I suppose. First one is
right.
Barium Posset, Artificer.
Okay.
And
Paul's
then
head.
Posset.
Oh, okay. I thought he had paws for a head. I was very
It's a
confused
her.
there. Oh, okay. Pauset.
Yeah, Barium Posset.
Therium Pauset.
Yes.
Oh, right. Excellent. Her. Excellent.
And the other person should talk to is Lord Barksable.
All right. And could you describe Lord Barksicle for me?
Yep, he owns the biggest manor in town, so not hard to find. Just find the biggest house. That's his.
Look for the biggest house. Hope no one renovated in the meantime. All right.
No, because he renovates his house to be the biggest every time.
Oh, okay. He's that kind of lord. All right, great. Okay, Lord Barksicle and Posset. All right, excellent. Anything else that I should know, sir? Oh, I shouldn't have asked him follow-up questions. Why did I do that?
So, Snowball, you need to take the last train to Kittensville. The new recruits will meet you at the station. You can be there by 4:30, because I've made your reservation, all right?
Sorry, a song just popped in my head. Oh, yes. I understand exactly what you're saying, sir. I have my badge and I'm all ready to go.
And yes, I said new recruits. Did you catch that part? Maybe that.
Oh, sorry. The song was playing in my head. I missed one or two things. New recruits, yes, excellent. I will meet them there.
All right. Okay. Anything else you want to do, Snowball? As you're
how many badges does he keep on hand for me? Because he's going to need twice as many.
There is a desk full, a drawer full. It's a
right.
desk, and it's the largest drawer in the desk, the deepest one.
Great.
And it's just badges with your name on it.
Okay, then before I go, since I have hands right now, I'm going to write a note to order more badges.
Okay.
And I'll leave it on his desk.
Excellent. All right.
Out the door I go.
So, now we switch over to Kittensville, where in front of the station, Sarissa, Molly, suddenly you awaken, you look at each other, notice you're at a train station, and you're also your animal forms. Molly, the red panda, Sarissa, you're the white raven again.
For the love of gods, what? Why are we back here?
Yeah. For some reason, Molly always arrives in Kittensville sitting down with like her feet in front of her, kind of like slept, like, I'm fluffy again.
At least you're adorable.
Ugh. Slowly get up on my back feet. Are we going to have to take the train again?
Oh gods, I hope not.
And you both realize that you have something new on your persons, and you pull out these leather booklets almost, and you flip them open, and you notice you have badges to the Hoof and Horns Detective Agency, saying your names on them. And there's a little note saying, "Meet Snowball 4:30, train station."
I don't remember signing up for another detective agency.
And there's also a welcome pamphlet in the opposite pocket of the from the badge.
I see a lot of these flash in my face, but I do not think I have ever owned one. And I'll take the instruction pamphlet and tuck the badge away somewhere because I have panda pockets. I don't know.
Sure.
I'll just put
And pocket.
like open
I
up the
mean,
book.
somehow you have all your stuff, so.
Yeah, I have a
Yeah, we're like wearing
panda-sized
our
gear.
clothes and stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah,
What's my
Sarissa
pamphlet
will
say?
Yeah. So as you're waiting here, the clock nearby hits 4:30, and a train is pulling into the station. There's a lot of noise and hubbub as it slowly comes to a stop. The door slides open. Conductor orders let everyone off. Luggage is being developed. And there is a rainbow unicorn that comes off this train amongst everyone else in the confusion. And Snowball, make a perception check, please.
Oh, okay. I think I know how to do that. Perception check. All right, here we go. Now, I should technically be good at this, but I'm glad I'm good at it because my rolls are not. So it's 12.
That's good enough. You see two
Okay.
people who seem to have badges like you do, but they're confused and they keep flipping them around, looking at them, looking at welcome pamphlet that you well know.
Yes, of course. All right, so Snowball will go up to them because he understands what's going on here. All right.
glad one of us does.
I imagine that you are the new recruits to the Hoof and Horn Detective Agency.
What?
One second. Let me explain. You see, I have a bet. Wait, where did my badge? I backtrack here. I took the badge. I left it in the carriage. Of course, I left it in the carriage. Why doing that? Anyway, the badges that you have are supposed to be for the Hoof and Horn Detective Agency. I'd go back to the office and get them out of the drawer. There's a whole lot of them. But basically what you're looking at, it's a detective agency. We're supposed to go and interview a couple of people. Let's roll with it. It's all right. This is not my first rodeo. It's fine. Literally, I've been in rodeos. It's a fascinating thing. It's wonderful. But you know, we can do this. I have 2 names on my pad. Oh, yes, good. Got it. Excellent. So, 2 people that we are supposed to interview, and I suppose we are going to go from that. It's a little bit confusing. I did get assigned this by a pug. So there is
I have a
that.
question.
Yes.
in your rodeo time, were you the
Right.
rider or the steed?
Yes.
Ah. All right. Well, being detectives is sort of what we do. Hi, we're the inspectors. Well, part of us anyway.
Molly.
Excellent. Hello.
I'm Sarissa.
And Sarissa. Molly and Sarissa. I will write that down now that I have hands in my notebook. Molly, Sarissa, Inspectres. Excellent.
And then, like,
Excellent.
little tap tap pause, like not suspects. Write that down.
Not suspects?
Not suspects.
That sounds very suspicious.
No, just to be clear.
We're not suspects. Okay, not suspects. Well, you know, if they say it, then it's obviously true.
That's
All
why
right,
would I say it? Yeah.
Exactly. All right. No, I'm going to go with that. I mean, you do have the badges. That already puts you a little bit ahead of my first time, or 15th, apparently. So that's great. That's great. Have either of you been briefed on what we are going to be doing here?
No,
No.
No?
we
Oh,
weren't
no.
told about any of this. And for the record, we're supposed to be in Waterdeep.
Waterdeep.
What?
Oh.
Why are
I've
we back in Kittensville?
heard there's a lot of water in Waterdeep. Never been myself.
It's true.
So, yes. Not very good at swimming.
Well,
I'm-
it's
well-
mostly around Waterdeep and not in it.
Oh, mostly in the surrounding area of Waterdeep, not in Waterdeep itself. I see.
Yep.
I see. Yeah. Also, not good near water.
Bottom
in
heavy.
general. Right. Yes. Yes. Exactly. Yes. Not an ideal environment for me. So we have a couple of people that we're supposed to inquire with. And one is an artificer, and one apparently lives in a big house. And I'm starting to realize I should have taken better notes. And I have hands, and I didn't even take the opportunity to put more notes in my notebook. Where'd my badge go? Right, I don't
Carriage?
have it.
Carriage.
Carriage is gone.
Oh.
Well, at least we have badges.
Yes. We will go with that. Hold on to them closely with your hands.
Pop. Yes.
Or paws. Hold on carefully with your
Wings.
paws. This is very important. But now, because I am a very indecisive person, or unicorn in this case, I was wondering, since you're the new recruit, I'm going to give you your first challenge. We have two potential people to inquire with. And I am wondering, which one sounds good to you? I have an artificer named Florian Posset. Pretty sure I said that correctly. And I also have a Lord Barksicle, who lives in a house made of bark. It's very big. It's the biggest house. We find the biggest house.
Biggest house.
Find the biggest house, and apparently, if it's not big enough, he will make it bigger for us. So that's fascinating. So anyway, Posset or Barksicle, what sounds best, and then I'll figure out how to get there.
Well, it's almost the evening. If
Hmm.
the artificer is working, we should get to their shop before it closes.
Very good
It's a very good
observation.
idea.
Mm-hmm. All right. So, first test complete, Artificer. Very good. You both pass. Excellent. So I suppose that's where we will go. Now we just have to figure out where the Artificer is. So yeah, I guess we have to figure out where the Artificer is.
Oh, the questions you could have asked.
The questions of it. Yeah. The Artificer exists.
So you start wandering into Kittensville proper, and there's still business going on, even though it's late in the day. It's not they got about an hour or two before everyone really closes up
Hmm.
for the day. And you pass by the Kitty Scratch nightclub, Bone-In Cafe, Macaw
Mhm.
Square is off to your north. There you see lots of color. It's very bright over there.
Hmm.
Pass by a hat shop, Feisty Feline Fedoras. There's the health club called Zoomies.
Oh my god.
Hmm.
The
I
Longtail
love it.
Bookstore. You are currently in the open market area of Barker's Corner.
Hmm.
And you're next to the Litter Box, which is a dive bar.
Of course.
Oh, I thought- okay,
Fantastic.
okay, good.
Dive bar.
So, you just dive into the bar directly. There's a ball pit at the bottom. You get out. It's fun.
Fine.
Okay. Excellent. All right. My next challenge that I will put to you, new recruits. Which of these places shall we inquire about artificers at?
I mm,
If you want to get the lowdown on what's going on downtown, you go to the dive bar.
Ah, excellent. I also wanted to dive into a ball pit. So, uh, all right. Yeah, if the recruits are looking for it, if the inspectors want to go there, yeah, Snowball would be amicable to dive into a literal dive bar. That'd be great.
All right. So you approach the litter box. It has a broken neon sign. The B kind of goes out, so it looks like it says Litter Ox. And you enter, and it's dive bar. It's dark. It's dingy. There's a pool table because, of course,
It's-
there is.
Perfect.
Mm,
Yeah.
excellent.
There's a
is-
bar. There's a cat at the backseat, all white fur, bartending.
Right. Okay. Well, normal inclination would be go up and see what's going on with the.
There's quite a
Person
few
serving
people in here
drinks, but-
too. Well, animal people. You got dogs
Mhm.
and birds
Hmm.
and other cats.
Yeah. Mhm.
I would like to trundle over towards the bar and like
Okay.
up on a bar stool.
All right. Up on bar stool.
Yep.
Cat looks at you. And what can I help you with?
Well, I will take whatever you recommend.
Oh,
Uh,
excellent. 2 silver. And he
Yeah.
pours you a glass of something.
mm,
It's in a
No.
big mug, and he puts it in front of
Mm.
you.
hmm I will slip him back a gold, and I will say, for the drink, and for your information.
And what information is that?
I'm looking for a person with a particular set of skills.
Well,
Liam Neeson.
there's all types in here of that.
Oh, I can imagine. I'm looking for a specific type, an artificer by the name of Posset.
Oh, Ferium, yes. Delightful. Delightful. Absolutely delightful.
Oh.
I take it you're new in town then.
we are.
Second time in Kittensville.
Second time. Oh. Well. You need to speak to Ferium. She is at her lab, Ferium Labs. It's just down the street to the north,
Hmm.
and you take a right and you can't miss it. It's an old warehouse building.
Old warehouse. And you said Firium is the good sort.
Yes, delightful.
Delightful. Excellent. Okay. And then just I'll take the mug and just hop down off the stool.
Now the question, do you drink?
Counter question, is the mug commemorative with the name of the bar on it?
Yes.
Yes. Then I will quickly drink it and then try to sleight of hand it into my bag.
Okay. First, Constitution saving throw.
Yes, absolutely. I'm down to Kittensville. Whoa.
Oh no.
So it's 2
Oh,
plus
no.
2. So I doubled it to 4.
All right. And make your sleight of hand check.
Okay.
To pocket
gotta
the
be better,
large
right?
mug.
That's better. 14 plus 9, 23.
Nice.
Oh, yeah. So the mug is easily yours, but the colors, everything pops. Everything is bright, shiny, more alive.
Guess just, Molly just looks at Sarissa and like kind of takes her by the fur collar.
Feathers.
Yeah. Is this what it is like for normal people to drink all the time?
And
Or
you,
is it just that I'm fluffy?
I have no idea.
and you see little winged creatures flitting about.
They're back. So, like, just
And as you pass your hand through them, it goes right through. Nothing happens. They don't exist, but there's a lot of them.
Oh dear. Molly, I think you might be a bit intoxicated.
That is impossible. I am resistant to poisons.
Yes, but now you're a red panda.
Just look down at my feet all sad. Like, not sure what to do.
Oh, so cute. Oh my God.
Just the tail sort of droops, like,
Oh.
just slowly bat at something I can't see. The artificers down the street.
Very good job, recruits. You see,
I might suggest you maybe sleep it off on the back of our friend here.
Is that allowed?
what are we doing? Oh,
Could she take a
you
quick
require
nap
a
on your
ride.
back?
Possibly.
All right. It's been a very long time since I was a rideshare service, but yes, please go right ahead.
Just in the
What I had
summers for
to.
some extra gold, yeah.
I had to put myself through detective school somehow. Whatever works.
Sarissa would carry her, but she is currently a white raven that is actually a bit smaller than Molly. So
I will try to, as carefully as possible, climb up.
All right.
All right.
You do so easy. Snowball, how you doing with the? Not that Molly is that heavy, but how you doing with a little extra weight?
Well, I was gonna join that gym, but I think this is a good enough exercise for me. This is good. Tension training. Very nice.
Good for the calves. I'll just hug her on the neck.
Exactly. I have hands and I'm lifting. This is good.
I
Straighten out
happen
the
to know
back,
Snowball's
actually.
strength score, so just wondering how that's going.
Oh, my strength score is very low, but that will make it work. Make it work. That's okay. I'm traveling light anyway, so we're good.
All
We're
right.
good. Mm-hmm.
So you
Excellent.
walk out, and when you walk out of this bar, Molly, oh man, are the colors even better out
Oh,
here?
look at them.
Wow.
Look at
It's
them.
so bright and wonderful. Everything shines, everything sparkles, everything is rainbow effect into your eyes. And you just have this sense, you can feel the colors now washing
Yeah.
over you.
And
like-
she's tripping. Good.
Oh, man.
Snowball.
Yes.
Everything looks like your mane.
Oh, oh, you're having one of those moments. Ah, yes. I can make that even better for you.
Oh dear gods. Probably not the best of ideas right now.
Oh no, this would be wonderful. No, it'd be wonderful. Can I just cast prestidigitation real quick?
Of course.
I'm gonna. Apparently, I can make a color or a symbol appear. I'm just gonna make a really nice, colorful butterfly fly in front of her face. That would be
Oh yeah.
for a little.
So there's
Yeah.
a colorful butterfly, and Molly, the colors just come off of it. It
Oh.
like explodes into color before you. It's still butterfly, but it's like extra butterfly, and it just illusionary
Oh.
color flies off of it as every flap of its wings. There's more spectrum coming up out of
I
it.
don't. What? It's beautiful, but I don't like it at the same time. I don't. I don't know. Should I look at it?
I know. Man. I had moments like that when I was at detective school. A lot of late parties, I'll tell you.
Oh.
You may as well enjoy it while you can. I mean,
But there's
isn't an
crime
experience.
afoot, and just.
true.
Crime a
but
hoof.
This, isn't
Ah.
oh my gods. This really isn't an experience that you can get otherwise. So, may as well enjoy.
I'm gonna keep flipping down the different lenses on my special goggles of night vision to see if it does any effect with the rainbows.
So a couple of them, because they're different colors, they cut out certain spectra of color. Like kind of your dark vision glasses, and you kind of have an infrared, and it cuts out reds and everything, and just everything glows. And then you get to the ones that see invisibility, and you just see more of these small flying winged creatures everywhere.
Huh. They sell this for 2 silver?
Well, we might have to stop back and get more.
North. Artificer.
Yes.
Yes.
Well, it's a good thing I always know where north is. go, go that way.
You too.
Okay.
All right.
Amazing.
So Snowball, make a survival check. Let's see if you do know where north is.
Oh no, actually, the reason I said that is I have keen mind.
Oh,
So
okay.
I always know where
You do know where north is. All right, excellent.
Yes.
Precisely.
Like the one thing I was like, oh, keen mind, that sounds fun. I always know where north is. Yes, sign me
Yes,
up.
yep. Okay. So you head north
All
to
right.
the city, and you pass by. You do walk right by Zoomies. People are kind of waving at you as they're on their treadmills, and
Already getting my strength training. It's good.
Mhm.
you go by the Long Tail, the bookstore, and past Barker's Corner. You're getting out of Barker's Corner now, and you pass by the Bone Inn Cafe. You go into a warehouse district area, and you continue your way north for a while. And everything in the warehouse district seems fairly run down. There's some actual factories going on. And at the very end, at the very edge of town, is a rather large warehouse. And it has just a wooden sign, and painted on it, it says, where's the name? It says Posset Labs.
Well, recruits, this is your next assignment. Where do you think the artificer known as Posset would be if there's a sign that says Posset Labs?
Molly's just kind of laying on her back now, just points at Paul. We're like, it's a possibility. It's there.
All right, it could be a trap.
I love traps. It'll just roll off.
You do hear loud banging from coming inside, and little small explosions going off every now and then.
I could do this. We could do this. Just like trying to shake herself out of it.
Do the lights now look like they're making the sound from the lab? Pulsating lights.
Oh, the sound is making colors. Yes.
Oh, good.
Oh no.
Excellent.
Ah,
Sounds aren't supposed to make colors. That's bad.
no, that's bad.
That's a bad thing. Okay. Well, Snowball will walk up to the door and just knock with his horn on the door.
Okay. You get the feeling from the loud banging that they're probably not going to hear the door.
So we bust in. I can in the windows. Can I actually see anyone?
Oh yeah.
Working in... Okay.
Working over in the corner on some large metal thing is a tabaxi that looks like a tabby cat and has goggles that have this sort of green lens on them. And has a blowtorch, a mini blowtorch in one hand, a hammer in the other, and is just swinging away at this thing and eating parts of it and pounding on this thing. And it seems really focused on this activity.
Okay. Can we tell if the door is unlocked or open? Or...
Oh yeah, you can walk right in.
We can walk in.
Yeah.
All right. Security's a little lax around here. All right, it's fine. All the banging sounds, probably not worried about it.
Very welcoming.
Yes. Yeah. No. I guess I'll just kind of like push up against it a little bit and just see if it will open.
Oh yeah, it opens. No problem.
Okay. Excellent. Just kind of
the hinges are a little rusty, so it just kind of falls a little bit because when the hinges partially rust away as you open it, so now it's kind of slanted on its.
Oh. You would imagine that artificers would take care of the door, but
yeah,
maybe that's not a spell. Okay, all right. But I guess poke my head in and just kind of go, "Hello, we're looking for a posset."
And there's some hammering going on, and eventually, upon your last posset, she looks up, says, "Miriam Posset, glad to meet ya. How you doing?" And she jumps down, does a somersault, blowtorch still on, hammer in the other hand, and just somersaults down in front of you. Perfect landing. Like, how you doing? Welcome. Let me turn this off. And she turns off the blowtorch.
Oh, yes, that was a little too close to me.
And she kind of peers in at you. Looks close. How you doing? Okay, help.
Oh, all right. Okay. We didn't learn about personal space.
Are you here for something?
In artificer school. Yes. I believe that we're looking for items.
Oh, I love your horn. Look at that.
Yes. It's all natural. Didn't have to shine it at all. It just does that.
It's amazing.
Yeah, it sure is. Are you all right?
I'm perfect. What are you here for? Can I help you? Not a lot of people visit me, so.
Your sounds are very loud and bright.
Yeah. Yeah, I gotta get better lights in here.
Right.
Yes. Towards Detective Agency, madam.
Oh, you can just make your badges. Why do I keep asking them to?
Or you get inspiration for making that on the
fly. Well, Miss Posset.
You're here about my missing thing, right?
Yes.
Thank you. I'd forgotten why we were here.
So yeah, I made a party cat mech for the Jelly Coal Ball, and it went missing.
I'm sorry.
Oh. Mech?
Yeah, making party mechs, and I made a special cat one for the Jelly Coal Ball.
How big is this mech?
Oh, say, and she describes something that's roughly Totoro size.
And if I don't know what Totoro is, how big is that in Jaws's? I know that measurement.
I mean, Jaws. About 2.5 Jaws.
Okay.
About two
It's
and a
like over
half.
60 feet.
No.
I don't.
No, if I remember correctly, Totoro is like 7, 8 feet tall,
Yep. He's about
somewhere around there.
8 feet tall. So
8
we'll
feet
say
tall.
8. He's 2.1 meters, 7 feet. But
Okay.
we'll go with 8 because, yeah.
8 feet tall.
Full Totoro. Okay. One full Totoro. Okay, good.
Yep.
Full Totoro.
Yeah. Nose Gambit here. I guess Snowball will kind of look quizzitively at Pausette and just kind of go, what makes it a party mech?
Oh, there's bright lights. There's music that comes out of it.
Oh,
And
no.
fireworks.
Oh, this is going to be amazing.
Lights.
So many
sounds.
fireworks.
Oh, fireworks.
Yeah.
Yeah. Did you go to a dive bar recently and get inspiration for these mechs?
No, I don't get inspiration from the dive bar. I get drunk at the dive bar.
Right, but you could do two things at once. You could get drunk and get inspiration at the same. It's not common, but it could happen.
Exactly. I like where your mind is.
Good. I wish I knew where it was myself. Okay. Do you have any idea where it might have gone?
That's why you're here.
Or who might have wanted to butterfly take it?
Nope. Not sure. Either someone wants the Jellicoe ball to have a bad time, or I don't know. But who would ruin the Jellicoe ball? I don't get that.
What is this Jellicoe ball?
Oh, it's a big party. Happens
Oh.
once a year in Kittensville.
Uh-huh. Yearly
dear.
party.
Yeah.
Everyone goes, or it is
Everyone goes. It's
exclusive?
the whole town.
You know,
Old Town. And when do they hold this?
Oh, it's just 2 nights from now. So I'd really like my cat back.
Ah, excellent. And now you had said that you were making mechs. Is there just the one that seems to be on the loose
Yeah, so far that's the only one I have operational.
so far? Oh, right.
Gotta make more. I could make an industry out of this if the test goes well.
How long does it take you to make one of these?
Oh, about a month. So it would be handy to get the one back.
Right. You seem like we're a little bit in a tight time frame to get the second one going. It's a couple days away.
Oh yeah, that won't happen.
Oh,
Jellicoe ball will just be less special. I mean,
right.
was this mech fully ambulatory? So many butterflies. I get it. 'Cause she's so
Had-
quiet.
oh
I'll
yeah,
make
it
another
should
one
totally
for
walk
you.
on its own.
What?
Or
Pardon?
no, not on its own. It should totally walk. You should be able to get into it, make its legs move. Yeah.
So with the pilot, they could have walked right out of here.
Yeah, I suppose so. Don't know where it would have gone though.
Do you have any competition?
No,
No.
I made a secret of it too. It was a good secret. Didn't tell anyone.
Only one.
No one at all.
Well, I mean, you have to tell the party planning commission because they have to give you the proper licensing,
Ah.
And who?
And
and they
Who's on
wanted
this
something really
commission?
special.
Oh.
What's that?
Who's on this committee?
Well, you have. Let's see here. Oh, there's the furrier. They're on it. There's one person a little strange. He keeps calling himself the chauffeur, but I don't know.
Oh, dear gods.
And
Our chauffeur is the. Oh,
just goes by
For
the
the love
chauffeur.
of-
Really strange.
yeah, we know
frog,
him.
really strange grung person.
Hmm. Grung?
Yeah, like a frog. People.
Oh my.
Yeah.
He's a grung here. Molly, can you believe that?
What else would be? Anyway, so and there's Lord Barksible.
Oh, really?
Oh, I know that name. Wait a second. Where'd my pad go? Oh, sorry. It's in the door jam. 1 second. I'll be back.
Oh, dear gods. Lord Barksable is also on our list to interview.
All right, great. Excellent. He owns the biggest
Yeah.
house.
Yeah, we know.
Biggest house.
I found my notes. Lord Barksicle was on our list.
Yes. And she just keeps looking at all of you as like up close and looking you all up and down and looking at all your things as she's talking about all this and like just
Can I
fascinated
help
by
you?
everything she can see and
Well, do you have any problem with the Lord Barksicle that lives in the very large house?
nope. He funds most of the things around here, so
Okay. So, the furrier, the chauffeur, Lord Barksival, just those three, and you knew about the mech?
yeah.
Right.
Interesting.
Well, I suppose we have more people to talk to then.
Did
So
you
many more.
build an emergency shutdown on the mech?
Oh, there's no time for that. And why would I do that anyway? Maybe that's a good idea. I should write that down.
Mech 2.0.
And so upon saying she's going to write it down, she turns on her blowtorch, goes over to a metal slab on the wall, and starts carving with the blowtorch words into.
Oh,
I love it.
okay.
Well, I guess she will not forget now.
It is a little bit more convenient than trying to write things down on a pad, I will say.
More expensive.
More expensive, but you never lose it, I suppose.
And you look over and you see just this one side of the building is covered in sheets of metal, and some have notes and things crossed off on the notes, and it's all just formed with the blowtorch into it.
Love it.
Very cool. While we're in this warehouse, because it was here and it was taken from here, right?
Mm-hmm.
Can I sort of like wander around inside and look for any signs of alternative entry or dragging of, say, a large mech?
Yes, you can make an investigation at disadvantage.
Oh.
Because there's a lot of color, there's a lot of sound, there's a lot going on for you right now.
Okay. Investigation. All right, let's see. Try
Can
to
I
see if
assist?
anything I could do. Here we go. So is Sarissa assisting?
Can I assist?
You
Said I'm
can,
just
so
straight,
you would
right?
it's just a straight roll. Yep.
Okay. Straight roll. One coming up. Ooh, for investigation, okay. That's an 18 plus 10, 28.
Wow.
Nice.
Okay. You wander around a bit. You do a few loops in place for some reason, and you go off and you seem to find these large, what you can only think are paw prints, just kind of outside this large garage door, and you see a couple leading off to the west.
Our pockets. Okay. Leaning west. I'm guessing not like tabby cat tabaxi type.
No, these are very large, as if they
Oh.
belong to something 8 feet tall.
Oh, so it probably stomped right off in the mech. Okay. Well, interesting. West. All right.
Go west.
We could. Should we visit Lord Possicle?
Flexible.
Barksville.
Barksicle.
Barksicle.
There you go.
Boxable.
Box.
Nope.
Lord B. It's Lord B. No, just going with that.
I'm sure he will correct us no matter what.
I'm sure.
So, well, my red panda recruit. I suppose since you recognize those footsteps to the west, which is a direction I don't know immediately, can't work it out. I suppose you would be the one to figure out which direction, what you'd like us to do first.
And Molly, make a Constitution saving throw.
Constitution saving throw. All right. There we go. No, 10?
10. So
Yeah.
the effects are lessening. They're still there. You can concentrate a little more, but there's still a lot of color. At least the sounds and everything. And everything's now just brighter. And
Okay.
all the other effects have seemed to have toned down, but everything is still very, very bright and vibrant.
Okay. This is gonna give me a migraine. Just
Likely.
I'll hold on to like Snowball's tail and just close my eyes and walk for a little bit. Could we just find the biggest house?
We could do that. We should also, at some point, look for our dear friend, the chauffeur, who is apparently a grung in this world. What in the...
I don't think he likes to be touched. That makes sense.
Fair
does
enough. I
that
don't want
make
to touch him either.
And so you continue on. You find the biggest house rather easily. You have to head back out of the warehouse district, back towards Barker's Corner.
Oh,
So you go west a little ways, but then you got to turn back south, Barker's Corner. Then you head west again, and you see a very large house. It's even up on a hill,
ooh.
and it's a big manor house.
Now, does the manor house make sense? So, like, when he adds to it, he adds in the same style, or is it very like Winchester House and it's just like bits upon bits and weirdness, like different styles everywhere?
It seems to make sense.
Okay, well,
He seems very practical.
that
I know.
makes sense.
I love Winchester House myself.
Not
Ah.
haunted, I'm sure.
No, probably not.
No,
So at this point, stalls are closing as you go back through Barker's Corner, and everyone's sort of wrapping up, heading to bars, heading to home, wherever they need to go.
Are we going past the furrier anyway?
Yes, you are going past the furrier.
Okay. Well, we should stop in there.
Convenience. Just you guys, you two, you start. I'll be right here. And I'm just gonna sit down for a second, like lean up against the wall.
Here's another butterfly.
So
bright.
gods.
Just scamper down the alley looking after the butterfly.
And
Don't
this
There, now
is
she won't get
wander off
lost.
too far.
Don't worry, the butterfly will keep her in check. Believe.
What?
and this is Fern's Furs.
Burns first.
All right.
All right. Knock, knock, knock.
It hasn't put the closed sign
It's
around on the door yet, so you just see it says
Yeah, it's a
open. So
shop.
you're knocking on a shop door that says open
Oh.
on the.
Not used to having
Sarissa
hands.
will look
I
at
have
Snowball
hands.
and be like,
I can open the door. Of course I can. Look at this. Open. Wow. All right. Hello. Hello.
So in Fawn's Furries, you see you see a fawn person
hello.
running it. Oh, hello and welcome. How are you?
Oh, quite well.
May I interest you in one of my fine fashions?
Mm.
Points around the room, and there's a lot of very nice looking wardrobe pieces, garments of all sorts,
Ooh.
scarves and coats, hats,
Ooh.
gloves, even boots.
Ooh.
All 100%
Ah.
donated from others.
Huh. Good to know. Are there any like coats that have fur around the collar and down?
Oh, yes.
Okay. I want one.
All right. Looks at it. Oh, that one's a gold.
That's all.
Yeah.
Oh my. Well, I'm going to get that.
All right.
I'm going to get a hat to match.
Okay.
And if he has a muff, I want one.
Oh, yes. In fact, as
Okay.
soon as you're interested in something else, it just sort of brings you over to another section and says, here's the whole outfit on display. Do you want just the whole thing? 3 gold.
I do.
All right.
And I'm going
Wonderful.
to give him 4 gold
Excellent.
and say, for your wonderful workmanship, as well as a bit of information.
What can I help you with?
Well, you see, the artificer in town, her mech was stolen.
Yeah, she says a lot of words I don't really understand a lot of the time. And I'm sure that's all very clever. I'm not even clear what a mech is, but she said it would be spectacular, so we went ahead with it.
It's a large machine that you can pilot, basically.
Great. Okay.
We were wondering what all you knew about it.
What you just told me. I had no idea what
That's
she was
all.
talking about until this moment. No.
All right. That makes sense.
Oh, would you like another hat? I have more hats here.
Oh, jeez.
Lots of hats.
All the hats.
Do these cost money, or are you just giving them to?
They all cost money. This is a shop.
They're only a gold.
Okay.
I will buy like 2 or 3 more hats.
Okay.
Just because.
You get 2 or 3 hats of varying types.
I'm going to assume that one of them has cat ears.
Yes.
Okay.
One of them even has holes for cat ears.
Yes.
Oh. Very good.
Or, any other ear you might have.
I'm going to put that one on Molly.
Oh. Speaking of DC, is there like a back door to this shop?
Yes.
Is it unlocked?
It is locked.
Can it be unlocked?
With a sleight of hand check, sure.
Excellent. Yeah. I think Molly's chased the butterfly around here and then just sort of like meanders past the door and like chases the butterfly, then comes back, looks at the door, thinks about it. Like, and then just takes out her lockpicks and tries to open it. Sleight of hand, you say?
Yep.
10 plus 9, 19.
Yeah, easy enough. You open
Nice.
I will
Door
poke my
opens.
head in.
Yep, you can you can see the front of the shop from here. It's just there's like a wall, and you can see some of the counter ahead of you through another doorway. You're in like kind of a little storage room area.
Just sort of listen to them talk about fashion and talking mechs and confusion. Just sort of like poke my way around. Just is it really just typical furrier things?
Yes.
So equipment, yeah, tanning and stuff. Okay. Just kind of poke my head out from the back.
Oh, hello.
Are you?
Oh,
Yeah, hi.
Hi. Yes.
Are you missing anything, or has anything been missing? Have you heard anything about that? It's a nice
no,
shop.
I'm not missing anything. I think Lord Barksable had something stolen recently, but
Oh.
No one else. No one else at the jellyfish ball or whatever it is. I'm
The
just
jelly
sort of
coal
looking around in
ball?
the back.
No, we haven't heard of anything.
Jelly coal ball.
Yeah.
Hmm. Inside check.
All right. Go
To-
for it.
Right, the jealous cycle ball. Great. They're so jealous. That's why they need the mechs.
Oh dear.
Okay, very serious question for you though. Do you think I would look good in a hat? Could it
Yes.
fit over my horn?
You know
The
what?
answer there is
I can do
yes,
that.
Of course.
And she pulls out an old bin. It's rather dusty. She's like,
Hmm.
and has a small pile of hats that will fit a horn.
Hmm.
Oh,
There's
Excellent.
fedoras. There's even a fez.
oh, there's a fez. Do they have a deer stalker in there?
Yep.
Yes.
That.
Very nice.
They're an old school Sherlock now. Yeah.
Mhm.
Love it.
The deer stalker on.
All right.
Love it.
Excellent. Perfect. Ah, yes. This works out perfectly. I would give you money, but well, I can't remember where I placed my anything. so-
That's okay. Your friend spent enough. So,
Oh, that's good.
and besides, these were a
Yay.
bargain bin anyway. So,
Oh.
This works.
Speaking of hats, I'm going to put the one that has ear holes on Molly's head.
okay.
Hmm.
And Molly, did you make that insight check?
I did 19 plus 9, 28.
Telling the truth. No lies detected.
Okay. So I'll just like look at myself in the mirror and adjust the hat and feel up like I'm really staring at Fawn. Just like this intense panda stare under the hat. I'm like, okay. I believe you. Off to Barks. Is it Barksicle or Barksville?
Popsicle.
Barsible?
Lord Barks a ball.
Flexible.
Yeah, I'm still hearing Barksicle.
Bob Cycle. His name is Bob Cycle. Lord B. Yes, he's right.
You do excellent work. Detectives. Just amble towards the door and just kind of wait.
All right.
What is the hat, by the way? I know it's got ear holes, but what is it?
It is it's a slightly large brimmed fedora.
Hmm. Okay.
Kind of like what Nathan's wearing.
Yeah, a bit like
So a
that.
little bit more like this.
Hmm.
Okay. This is good. I'll
Thanks.
magically move it through the.
Oh,
See if
that would
I
have
can
been
move
great
it
if I
through the
had one like
internet.
right here. Yeah.
Oh, I wish I had a deer stalker right now. That'd be great.
I will keep the hat.
Sarissa's going to put on the
People without
new
hats
hat
nearby.
that she's just bought.
Oh,
Oh, there we go.
Uh, all right.
oh, very nice. Everyone has hats.
Oh,
So,
very nice.
do you all leave the shop at this point? And where do you want to go?
I think so. They seem to be telling the truth and didn't have any idea about what a mech would be or
Nope.
where to keep it. Like the furrier shop is just not big enough.
No, there's no space here.
Yeah. So Lord Barksville is the other one, and the chauffeur
It's closer.
has very nice.
Like a little closer.
Love a flat cap.
Thank you. It's the only thing that really looks good on me, so I'm going with it. That's why I carry them. But excellent.
Hmm.
Yeah, we can go see whatever the Lord's name is now.
Lord B.
Lord B.
All right. You head out to Lord Barksable's very large manor house.
Hmm.
There's a big iron gate as currently unlocked, and there's a giant bee in cast iron.
Oh.
I take it that this is where Lord B is.
I do believe you deduced correctly.
Ah, yes. Well, you've been doing it this as long as I have. You picked some things up. So, All right.
Molly,
Are
another
you
Constitution
Are you
saving
still
throw.
seeing colors? I should ask Molly if you're still.
Am I?
Another
don't know.
Constitution saving throw.
Okay, yeah. They've been good so far. Let's see what we can do. Well, we're getting bigger. The numbers are going up. It's just 2 at a time. 8 plus 2 is 10.
10.
Again.
You're still seeing colors.
Okay.
Right.
Vibrant, bright,
It's very bright.
very bright.
But
And
won't,
you
it
go,
won't get in the way of justice or whatever. It's
Won't get in the way. These colors won't stop the justice system.
I have a badge. Just keep flipping it open.
you go through the gate and walk up a stone path
Serious. Mm-hmm.
to the large door in front of you to the manor house.
Is there like a bell? Like a pull bell or a push bell?
There is a pole bell.
I will jump on it.
All right.
Just like hang from the pull bell for a second.
And it's not that big of a rope, so it snaps and you fall down.
Ow.
Oh no.
Oh,
But it does ring. And
Throw the evidence away.
as it's just meant to be kind of lightly pulled a few times, but you put your full weight on it. So. And you hear footsteps coming towards you. And the door opens, and it's a beagle, and he leans out the door. Yes?
Hmm.
We're
And
here to see Lord Boxable.
Who's calling?
The
Avon?
Hoof and dear gods.
Who?
Avon Boxagon.
Avon.
The Hoof.
What is-
No.
Goes in Hordes
No.
Detective Agency. Just stick my,
Oh.
my bag like right up.
Yes, and he
Sorry.
kind of pushes the badge back a bit from his face. Yes, one moment. And he closes the door, and as he closes the door, he kind of leans back with the door to be standing straight, and walks away. And you have another few moments outside. Is there anything you want to do while you're waiting?
Do we want to stick together, or like do we feel like this Lord is on the level?
I think for now it would be good to stick together. At least for now.
Okay.
Now, the other question, recruits, is who is going to take point questioning Lord B, whatever the rest of his name is?
I will.
That's
I
good because my charisma score is very low. Good.
I was not programmed to be sociable. I was programmed to find information.
Excellent.
So
Terrific.
it's about 3 minutes later or so, and once again you hear similar footsteps to before. The door opens. Guy leans out. Come in. Lord Barksable will see you. And he leans back, opens the door again, and he motions for everyone to enter.
No, do so.
Teresa will walk in.
All right. Does everyone walk in?
Yes.
All right. And so you follow this beagle into a large drawing room, and sitting in a large red velvety chair is a bulldog with his great jowls and a fine suit. And it looks like he says, "Oh, hello.
Hello.
I take it you're here to help me find my missing jeweled squeaky toy."
We are. We're also here for a few other reasons, but
Excellent. I don't know where to start. I'm not a detective. That's why I hired you.
Where was the last place you saw it?
I had it out in the yard.
Hmm.
I see.
It's my squeaky toy.
And who all has access to your yard?
It's just the yard. There's just forest around it. Usually I don't worry about these things.
Ah, I see. Well, is there anyone who would want to have taken it?
Well, I mean, it has a lot of jewels on it. It's very expensive. But I don't know who would want it, personally, other than for its value.
Any disgruntled employees?
He looks over at his butler. Are you disgruntled? No.
I mean former employees, sir.
Did I have former employees? I don't think there's anyone that used to work here.
All right. Well,
Just sort of been a family
Molly,
thing,
what do
me
you
and his
think?
family, and
So, well, what was that last part about the family?
Well, we grew up together, and we've always just taken care of each other.
You and the beagle?
Yes.
ah,
But when did you last see your jeweled squeaky toy?
Oh, it was a couple of days ago now.
A couple of days ago.
I wanted to hear it squeak again. Just go. And,
And it is only ever outside?
oh, yes. Sometimes I remember to bring it in, but sometimes after playing, I need to take a nap.
Did you nap after your last playtime with it?
Oh, probably.
Probably. And what is your role at the Jellicle Ball?
Oh, I fund most of the art events here in Kittensville.
Oh.
It's a really good place. So they gave me a seat on the council for the ball.
What do you happen to know about Miss Possett's mech?
I can't say I know what that is.
Interesting. She said that she told all of the council members about it.
Oh, that thing. That's called a mech. Right, yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
What did you think it was?
I really wasn't sure. It just sounded exciting.
Okay.
Were you aware that it's been stolen?
Nope. That's too bad. It sounded like it would be a lot of fun.
The size of this squeaky toy, do you think that something that's at least one Totoro size high would enjoy playing with said squeaky toy?
Who doesn't enjoy a squeaky toy?
Fair enough. Don't know why I bothered asking.
Lord Barks. Oh.
I couldn't quite hear you, but yes.
You're very familiar with Kittensville, obviously very influential here.
Oh, yes.
What sort of area lies to the west of, say, the warehouse district where Posset works?
Oh, there's another few buildings, and eventually you get out of Kittensville.
Into another town?
No, just a road out.
Just the road out.
And what lies outside of Kittensville?
Oh, there's some forest and plains and hills and that type of thing. I mean, it's a road. It goes to other places.
I see.
Jinx.
Well, we will certainly keep an eye out for your missing bone. No other items missing, though?
Oh, just this jeweled squeaky toy.
Okay.
Mm.
You
So we have a missing mech, a missing squeaky toy,
hmm.
and a party that's supposed to be going on in 2 days.
Party that could apparently benefit from both a giant mech and a jeweled squeaky toy.
Hmm.
Oh, I wasn't going to take it to the party. No, that's my jeweled squeaky toy. You don't take your
Well, if
special
you're not
squeaky
gonna
toys to
flaunt
a
it-
party.
Why have it?
You tell people about it.
Hmm.
You don't tell many people about the jeweled squeaky toy then.
Well, people come by and look at it and on my invite, and, you know.
Ah,
Anyone who showed a particular interest in it.
Well, everybody likes it. It's my jeweled squeaky toy. Who wouldn't like a squeaky toy?
right. But
Fair.
anyone who wanted to maybe possess one of their own.
I'm sure other people would like one. They can get their own.
Hmm.
Right?
From the jeweled squeaky toy store.
Well,
This
your
is a
special
let
order.
them eat
but
cake
yeah.
kind of moment.
What sort of gems are on the jeweled squeaky toy?
Oh, there were some rubies and emeralds. It was awesome.
etc.?
Seems expensive.
They added a little crunch when you bit down, you know, and it wouldn't wear away, this crunch. That's why the jewels were there, because it still had the same mouthfeel all the time.
Hmm.
Great.
Okay.
You
This-
put it in your mouth.
Yes, it's a
Well,
squeaky
it-
toy. What else do you do
It's
with
a
squeaky,
squeaky
toys?
toy.
Right. But I thought it was like, sometimes when you meet rich people, right, and they've just jewel encrusted things that don't really need to be jewel encrusted at all. Just these random things that they find on the street, like jewel encrusted apples.
Hmm.
That was a weird day at the orchard. But I just didn't think he was actually going to use it as a squeaky toy.
Just said that he used it as a squeaky toy. He said the last time he saw it, he was playing with it.
Oh, he
Hmm.
did? I didn't have that in my notes. Keep forgetting. Yes, of course I remember that.
Simple. I wonder, is there something wrong with your hearing?
Is there something wrong with my hearing?
Yes.
My herring?
Mhm.
I made too many
Mm.
butterflies.
Uh-huh. I think there might be something
Anyway.
wrong with his brain.
We should go to the west
Agreed.
and just swat at some more colors. Be like, no.
Hey,
Uh,
thank you, Lord B, for being so hospitable.
Yes.
You'll have to forgive my cohort. She's dealing with something.
You are dealing with something. Gonna just mutter and walk out of the room.
Well, thank you. You've been very kind to me and coming in, trying to solve my problem. You're always welcome back at Barksupville Estate.
Thank you.
That's very gracious of you.
Oh, it's someone before we got here broke your bell. I know they're clowns, but don't worry, sir. We will solve it.
Maybe the person that took your squeaky toy. We'll never really know.
We'll never know.
We'll be sure to get to the bottom of this. Make sure to put that on his charges when we find him. Crimes against doorbells everywhere.
Mhm.
Oh dear gods. And just dead. Oh
Yeah.
okay.
To the west.
So yeah, like if we could like
West.
meander the yard a tiny bit, just out of curious, like if his yard heading towards the west has like an angle on the forest. I'm just curious.
It's all sort of behind his house, so I mean, it does go west eventually.
Sure.
But,
Yeah.
it may not be the trail you're looking for, but yeah, I mean, it goes off in each
Yeah.
direction. So
Okay. He's got a pretty good view, basically, of the city is what it is.
Yeah.
Okay.
I would actually like to investigate the perimeter of his yard,
All right.
see if there's any tracks or anything like that.
Okay. You can give me a. Oh, yeah, investigation check's fine.
That is, oh my God. Why do I have a +7 to investigation?
I don't know.
What? Okay. Well, that's 17 plus 7.
All right.
So
You find a trail, and the grass is almost kind of regrown where it is and kind of repopped up, but it's very faint at this point. And it leads out the iron gate that you came through, and then it heads slightly north.
Perhaps instead of going west at the moment, we should go north.
Know where north is.
North. What is north from our slightly heightened view?
So basically, you'd be going back out the gate.
Yep.
And you'd be heading back into town, so back towards Barker's Corner, and then you'd be going back north to the warehouse district.
Okay.
If you followed the path of that's outside this gate.
Interesting.
Sarissa, are not gems used as components for magic sometimes? Are rubies and emeralds something you could use to power magic?
They are.
Maybe someone tends to magic the mech. It does have explosive capabilities.
I would agree with that, given our own experiences with mechs. I would be I'm quite worried about what someone could do with something like that.
Mm-hmm. Our mech was bigger than a Totoro.
True.
So, north or west? Or northwest?
Hang on. Hey, Google, flip a coin for me.
We have like a million dice.
And if you go north,
Landed on heads.
But what was heads?
North.
Oh.
If you go north, take the path back north. Eventually, you'll go back to the warehouse district, and path to the west is back up that way if you wanted to go all the way back that way.
Okay.
But it's now night, and everything's sort of closed down.
Perhaps we should get some rest first. I feel like you could use a rest, to be honest.
I am fine. And I flip the goggles of night vision down. I can see in the dark. And it's still bright. Oh,
Uh-huh.
God.
You can make another Constitution saving throw.
Okay.
You're going to need some water.
No. It never ends.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
3 + 2. Why Constitution? Why are you like this?
So a 5?
To a 5. It got worse.
Oh, it's you thought you were getting out of it, but that was only like a temporary bump, and now it just kind of gets worse again.
It's like a reverse second wind.
Yep.
Yeah.
No.
But it's quite an interesting effect with the night vision goggles on.
Okay, yeah. I bet it is. How could shades of gray be bright and colorful and still annoying?
You see
Another butterfly.
oranges with things that shouldn't be orange just kind of have orange and red to them.
Are you sure you
I-
don't want to rest?
Oh. I will rest.
I think that's probably for the best.
Hmm.
And as you proceed back, you have to go back towards Barker's Corner to find an inn. And you go there, and not too far up the road, the Longtail Bookstore, something that looks like a mannequin, or in this case, a catechin, smashes through the window and starts running off.
Oh,
There is crime afoot. There is no time to rest. And I would like to skip.
All right. So we have
Cyrus
one
is gonna
person in the
fly after
chase.
her.
Anybody else?
yeah, Cyrus is gonna fly after her.
All right.
The game is a hoof.
Yeah.
No.
Tally ho.
Tally ho!
There's a catechin. Catechin.
Well,
Catechin.
it's a mannequin, but it's a cat, so catechin.
Yeah.
Oh,
And runs. All right. Yes. We will give chase.
So it seems to have some sort of book in its hand, and
a book.
Hmm.
okay.
All right,
So,
so we will chase it.
at this
Yes.
point, everyone make a survival roll.
Ooh.
Survival.
That's a 26.
Okay.
Oh.
We're gaining ground.
15.
Yep, you're still gaining ground.
13.
Okay, you're all keeping up pace. It's still a bit ahead of you.
Okay.
Is there anything you'd like to do to try to slow it down, cut it off? Because right now you're just at about the same distance, but hasn't gotten ahead of you enough to lose it.
Yeah.
Oh, let's see. Let's see.
Trying to see what I have.
What are we?
How far ahead is it?
It's about 40 feet ahead.
40 feet ahead.
Okay, I need everyone to make another survival roll.
12.
Also 12.
16 plus 7.
Okay, you're starting to lose it
23.
in the crowd. So you have another moment to do something.
Can I partially? I have a bag of ball bearings.
Mm-hmm.
If I hook it to the front and partially tear it, my intent is to fire it at something in front of that thing and have it like rip through the bag and just spill ball bearings in front of it, potentially.
So you want to throw this bag 40 feet?
I want
In
to
front of it?
shoot it. I want to basically attach it to an arrow.
Oh, you're going to attach it
Precariously,
to an arrow. Okay.
Yeah.
All
and
right.
fire the arrow.
Sure. Why not?
Yeah.
Make a.
It's gonna weight the arrow horribly, but yeah.
Yep. So the arrow is going to have this extra rate, so you can make an attack roll at disadvantage,
Okay.
just to see if you make your target, because
All
the
right,
weight of the arrow
let's
is
see.
awkward.
Yes.
And if it doesn't, I'm going to lightning bolt it.
Oh, goodbye, natural 20. You don't count. But with the short bow, it's 10 plus 9, 19.
19. All right.
Nice.
Yeah. This works. You do it. It has ball bearings just spill out before it, and let's see if it trips up. It does. So it starts slipping on them, but it doesn't. It definitely slows down. It hasn't fallen over, but it's definitely working its way through these, and it's much slower now. And you are definitely gaining on it.
Okay. I would like to lightning bolt it.
Sure.
It's like a line on the ground, right? From you, lightning bolt.
Yeah, it should be a straight
A
line.
stroke of lightning forming a line 100 feet long
Woo.
and 5 feet wide.
Nice.
So
And
don't stand
you
in
still
front
have
of
a
me.
you still have a clear shot. So if you want to take it, do the thing.
All right. Get back here. Okay, that is.
Oh, I gotta make a dex saving throw for that, for lightning bolt.
Oh, is it? Yes.
Okay.
Uh,
All right. Give me a
yeah.
moment. I got an 11.
Perfect. It fails.
All right. And roll the
And-
damage.
All right. I'm going to go ahead and cast that at a nice high level. Let's see what we get. 25 lightning damage.
All right. Yeah, lightning goes through it and it gets zapped. And yeah, it takes all that. It's still up in a way, but it's having a lot of issues right now.
Tough creature.
Yeah.
Normally encounter mannequin canticans that are not strong.
Mm.
When we catch it, we can try to ask.
Mm.
Assuming we don't kill it first.
We could just not kill it.
Uh,
I'll try to
Let's
like
see.
skipper, keep
All right.
going.
And Snowball, did you want to do anything?
oh, I was just thinking about something. This seems like a terrible idea.
Well, what is it?
those are
Let's do it.
the- well, I do have a bag of tricks.
Uh-huh.
Could see if I could summon something that could run it down.
Okay.
At least I can try. I guess so. Yeah. So I have a rust bag of tricks, and I guess I'll just take out some little furry ball from it,
Hmm.
and chuck it down on the ground, and see what comes out.
All right.
Um,
So roll
Thank
the
Yeah,
roll the
I got
D8.
D8, yeah, and see. Okay, 4. So
A goat.
a goat. Yeah. That's no, actually that works. That
I mean, they're
works.
fast.
So
Yeah.
you get a goat.
I get a goat, and when the goat comes out, and I go, catch that Katakin.
It looks at you. It starts crawling up. Then it sees all the shiny ball bearings and it starts eating them.
Oh
Those-
no.
Those are not good food.
No. No.
But it's the closest of all of you to the man Catakin.
That's good. Now shoot the ball bearings out of your mouth, spit them at the Katakin. It will work.
All right, and I'm gonna roll for it again. Okay, it's maneuvering itself through this through these ball bearings. It's still slowed down, but it hasn't seemed to drop it yet, and it's kind of getting out of them at this point. But you still have a chance to. I mean, at this point, your next moves you can run up to it in the ball bearing field. But
With my slippers of spider climbing, can I just wall run over the stores
Yes,
to go
yes,
around the
you
ball bearings? Yeah. Little padded feet.
yep. So you get up around it just fine. You are close to it.
Halt! This never works.
It keeps going.
No. Halt. It's just,
It hasn't watched any procedurals.
let's just chase. Yeah.
It doesn't know how this ends.
Molly, jump on it.
I will. Let me just run and try to. Yeah.
Okay. Do a how do you describe to me how you want to jump on it from your position?
So I figure if I can keep sort of running alongside it on the walls, I
Mhm.
could sort of then like propel myself off the wall in a jump and just sort of like try to spear tackle it from the side.
Okay. Spear tackle, athletics
Yeah. Okay.
to bring it down.
+0. Let's see. Oh, that's a 17 plus 0. 17.
Uh yes. You jump off the wall at it and tackle it to the ground. It's still up, but you definitely have it, and it just rolls on the ball bearings and eventually falls over. And you kind of still roll with it a distance as the ball bearings carry
Oh,
you
yeah.
a little ways.
I'll catkin surf. I've surfed in worse conditions than this. Recently.
And you can make another Constitution saving throw at this point,
Oh,
too.
no. Okay.
You got adrenaline going, you got pumping, things
boy.
are going for you, so...
You know what? I'm going to use my inspiration to roll 2 of these at once and hope one is better.
Okay.
Yep.
Okay, that is a double digit plus another double digit, 14.
14.
Nice.
You're back to colors again.
Oh, okay.
Slightly. You needed a 15.
Oh.
So...
So close. Like I said halt. I said halt. I was just like pushing down. So bright. What are you? Is it a person? Is it like an actual humanoid thing, or is it like an enchanted thing? Can I tell now that I'm really close?
It's a mannequin or a catkin. It doesn't
Like
really have a
literally.
face.
Oh. But it has a book still clutched in its little hands.
And its mannequin hand. There's a book.
Can I try to swipe it?
As you go for it, suddenly the catkin disappears and there's 2 books
Ha! 2
that
books?
look exactly the same.
Okay, I don't know if this is the weird drink or if this is real. I want to investigate this. So just what is happening?
All
Wait,
right.
I think I have a thing that helps me with this. Hold on. Okay, yeah, I for detail, I can use a bonus action to make a perception check to spot a hidden creature or object, or an investigation check to uncover or decipher clues. So can I figure out if this is like some kind of clue, or if this thing is hiding itself? Like, I don't know. I don't understand what's happened to it. It's just disappeared.
Okay, give me 2 checks. Give me an investigation check and then a history check.
Investigation, history. Okay. Investigation and history. Okay. Investigation is a total of 23, 13 plus 10.
Okay.
And history will not go over well. Oh, okay. It's not terrible. 17 plus 2, 19.
Nice.
Okay. You're dealing with some kind of mimic.
Ooh.
Not the bitey kind. Just one.
Oh yes, the bitey kind.
Ah, okay.
Great.
No.
Eddie Mimic.
Yeah, I did look towards my friends. Mimic. This is one of them.
Sarissa will run up and like make an arcana check and see if she can figure out which one is the mimic.
Okay, that sounds good. Do that.
Ooh, that is a 19 plus 7.
All right. Wow. Yeah, the one on the right is the mimic. You see little teeth.
Okay, she's gonna go ahead and pick that one up.
All right. Let's see here. You pick that one up. It will try to bite you. So let's see here. Bite. +5 to hit. Oh, that's only a 12. So it
Nope.
tries to bite you and go, but gets nowhere.
Mm.
No,
Mhm.
bad mimic.
And it's going to keep trying to bite you as long as you're holding on to it. So it
Can I like
fails.
put it in a bag?
Oh yeah, you put it in a bag.
I could feed it to a goat. I have one
No.
of those.
Oh, yeah.
I could threaten
want-
to feed.
I want to keep it.
Oh,
I
Oh,
want to mimic
no.
as a pet.
no
Oh,
boy.
So I'm going to put it into a bag and like close the bag.
I
Okay.
might be able to give it a jeweled squeaky toy in a minute. So
It kind of rumbles around for a minute and then it stops.
Good.
I'll pick up the other book.
Okay.
And I'll get it.
Figure out how to
Snowball.
tame that later.
Yeah.
All right. This book seems to be in relative condition, but it is an older book, and it says just says "Grand History of the Realms and Multiverse" on it, and it's a rather thick volume.
Hmm.
And it sort of has a gold inlay around it, and it looks like it could be quite valuable, knowing what you know of various things and products. And
Kind of show it to Snowball.
Yeah.
What do you make of this? And Sarissa.
Hmm.
I mean, you guys haven't dealt in the same trades as Molly has. It's a fancy book.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do we know the language that it's in? Or...
Oh yeah, you can read it. It's all in
Oh,
common.
okay. Oh, it's all in common. Okay.
Okay.
Okie dokie. And you say okay. Can I roll a history check? That might help.
What are you trying to determine?
If it has anything historically relevant in it.
Yes, it would have a lot of historical relevance.
Okay. Okay. Never mind then.
Being a guide to the realm and the multiverse, there's a
Grand
lot of
history of the
history in it.
Okay. Okay.
Seems like a rather valuable thing to have.
Mm.
Well, yeah, I mean, I could get you a pretty penny for it. I'm from a book collector. But what do a fancy book, a jewel encrusted dog toy, and a mech have in common? Is someone trying to move the mech somewhere from Kittensville?
Can I take a look through the book and see if there's anything that might be relevant to this case?
You can roll in and no. Actually, the book is just about you can learn a lot about the multiverse. You can learn a lot about this realm and various planes and various interactions between the things, but there's nothing to suggest any of these items sort of add together somehow.
Weird
The
collector.
only collection
Alright.
seems to be that these have value.
Mm.
Perhaps someone's stealing them for a black market auction?
Maybe. Or just taking people's prized possessions.
No one happened to just put their name in the inside of the book.
No,
Just no.
no.
That would be too easy. Yeah.
Easy.
Yeah.
It would.
And it's late enough where the shopkeeper is probably gone home, and has
Yeah.
and other investigators run up, the kind of the local police, and you flash your badges on them and everything, and explain what happened. Unless there's anything you don't want to tell them or withhold from the story, let me know.
Do we want to tell them about the mimic or not?
No.
Because they might want it. Yeah, that's what I kind of figured.
Yeah,
That's
no.
why. No, that's why it's a no.
So all right, so someone ran off, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, we
Yeah.
don't know. Yeah.
And obviously they dropped the book, so they didn't get that, but there's still damage to the property. So
Yeah. Don't know where that goat came from.
no one
Okay.
seems to be
Ball
questioning
bearings,
the
they
goat.
were there when we.
I will take those back.
Yeah.
Waste not.
I'll
want
clean
not.
them up.
Yeah.
We'll clean them up.
You have a
It's
few
okay.
less ball bearings as
Get
the
this
goat
goat
keeps
out
eating
here.
them.
Yeah. Minus one, it's a goat 8.
Mhm.
Yeah, if the book I was open, we could try to make a quick duplicate, and ideally we could just follow the mimic back if we released it again. But I don't think you're going to release it again.
Although I could try to tame it and get it to show us where it was going. Maybe.
Yeah, you could
Possibly.
try. It's obviously doing work for someone.
Yeah.
Okay. I guess crime temporarily thwarted. Return to the inn plan.
Yes.
Tame a mimic, go to bed.
I've always wanted a mimic as a pet.
Well, we'll see.
All right. So you look for an inn, and I'll give you the opportunity to name something in Kittensville. What would you like the inn to be called?
Ooh.
Oh.
How about the Owl Inn?
The Owl Inn? Yes.
Ooh.
You know, like an owl inn.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's what.
All right. So you go to
Friendly.
the Owl Inn.
Mm,
There's big, large owl eyes in the sign. It's wooden.
It's very bright.
It's very bright.
That's right. Lets them know they're always watching you when you're asleep or something.
Oh, goody.
Dear gods.
So relaxing.
Strangely, there's vacancies.
So is there anything you'd want to do before you bed down for the night? And we can end here and continue this next week?
I want to open the bag with the mimic and see what it's doing.
Okay. You open the bag. You don't see the mimic.
Huh?
Oh no.
I'm going to root around in the bag.
You don't feel anything.
How in the what the? I lost the mimic.
But did you lose it? Or
Is there anything that might be? Is there anything that's like you suddenly have double of somewhere?
Yeah.
Yeah, look, I'm gonna check that.
Okay. You don't feel anything in the bag.
Yeah.
Okay.
It seems to be the same weight, though, that you're used to.
I'm gonna check the bag itself.
Okay. You check the bag. You look. Right. It seems like a bag. Yeah. Stretch it a bit.
It's not a mimic.
You can roll an investigation check.
Nice. That would be a 23.
All right. The mimic has become a bag inside of your bag. So it's just covering the
Okay.
stuff that you had in your bag, because it too is a bag. And when you open it up, it was tied up against the bag that you have. So
Okay. I'm going to try to extract the mimic bag.
all right, it's gonna bite at you again.
Okay.
It's got a 17.
Nope.
Nope. Okay. So you pull that out.
I'm going to hold it up
Mm-hmm.
and go, look, I don't want to hurt you. I want to take care of you. And if you work with me, I will let you eat all the things that you'll need to eat. And you will
It
be
tries
very
to
well
whap
taken
you with
care of.
its pseudopod. A weird gray tendril like thing comes out and tries to whap you in the face. It fails, but yeah.
No.
And does it again. It still fails. I'm rolling very low. And consistently. So
Good.
Really? Okay. It keeps trying to bat at you and just doesn't succeed.
No. I said no.
Does it speak or know a language?
No. Mimics
Does
have
it
classically low intelligence, but right now it seems to be it needs to get away is the
Sure.
thing it's following.
Survival instinct.
Okay. Look, we're
And
not
it
going to hurt
doesn't
you.
seem to understand what you're saying to it. It just needs to get away.
Okay. I'm going to put it back in the bag then.
Okay.
Mhm.
And we'll like put it on a leash or something and take it with us tomorrow.
All right.
Okay. And then I'm going to go to sleep because it's been a long day.
Mm.
All righty. So you all go to sleep. Is there anything else anyone needs to do?
Well, Molly is going to go into her power down mode, but she's just going to do like the
Mhm.
whole thing by sitting on her butt on the floor with the book under it
Mm-hmm.
and just sort of like power down and just kind of stare at the bag that's holding the mimic. And that's how she'll power down for the night.
And as you kind of power down, even like you close your eyes, but you still see a lot of color, even though eventually it fades, but it's a few hours later before it completely goes away. But the initial time is it even eyes shut. There's a lot of color.
Never drink again.
And Snowball just thinks to himself, we should go to that bar again in the morning.
Great time.
I would definitely like to bring some of that back with us.
Yes. We'll bring the mimic and the goat to the bar.
The goat disappears at the next dawn. So.
Oh, I was gonna say a mimic and a goat walk in the bar. The bartender says, "I'm seeing double." Yeah. Oh boy.
Too many goats.
All right.
Too many goats.
So that's where we'll stop for today, and we will continue this
Right.
next week.
All right.
Two-parters. So thank you all for joining us. We'll go around, do our outros, plug everything you do.
Yes.
And Lori will end with you for announcements as well.
Okay.
Crystal?
Alrighty. Hello, people. My name is Crystal Fear. You can find me at Crystal_Fear on Twitter and at Crystal Fear pretty much everywhere else. Right now, I am just here, but starting January 11th, I am going to be playing in a brand new campaign called Eulalia. It's a Red Wall campaign, and it's being done by Duval King Jacob. And that is over on twitch.tv/the Empath Theater, which I will toss into chat. And you should come follow us over there and enjoy that.
All right. Nathan, our guest today.
Oh, well, thank you so much for having me. And if anyone wonders what I normally do, we have a show called Total Pebble Knockdown where we talk about gaming and mechanics, design, news, and not really reviews, but pretty much everything else. Whole variety of topics. And someone was nice enough to actually throw the thank you very much, Calamity Jane. Throwing the website up for totalpebbleknockdown.com. You can find that and a whole bunch of our other shows and projects over there. And you can find me on Twitter at Citanium.
All right. And Lori?
Hey, everybody. My name is Lori, aka Calamity Jane. You can find me pretty much everywhere at Calamity_JAYN. And if you want to come and hang out with us more, you can do that on the Gilding Light Discord. DC and I are moderators there. Crystal's there as well. You can come talk to us about D&D, about the show, any questions you might have. It's a really great place to be. Alternatively, you can also find us on the D&D Beyond Discord, where you can talk about even more D&D with a whole bunch of really cool D&D nerds. And just for a quick recap for our announcements, we have our show lineup next week, Tuesdays. Come back and see us for Action Packed. That will be at 5 p.m. Pacific time. That's a brand new show that we just launched, going into episode, I believe, 3. And following them on Wednesday is Actoroki at 7 p.m. Pacific. And then, of course, on Thursdays, come back here at 4 o'clock Pacific for the Inspectors.
Yay. Thank you, Lori. And
Welcome.
I'm DC. I've been your DM today. You can find me on Twitch, Twitter, and Instagram under DC Lasair. That's DC Lasair. I normally stream Monday through Fridays on my own channel at 11 a.m. Pacific. So come by, check that out. Currently playing through Grim Dawn. I'm a producer here on Gilding Light, and I produce a couple other things on Twitch. I'm also a moderator of many places on Twitch, so come by, say hi. I'd like it, you know. And occasionally, once a month, I'm on Total Pebble Knockdown's live show, so
Woo.
come check that out
Nice.
and listen to us talk while Nathan plays video games. And
Oh yeah, badly.
It's the only way to play.
Oh yeah, exactly.
And, you know, it's a bunch of people that ramble on about the game and other things and what Nathan is doing wrong. So, and
all this time haven't gotten better at it. Yeah.
and that is a day that is open up to the community currently. Is that correct? Still open to anyone joining your Discord?
Oh yeah, yeah. Anyone who's there, a lot of the people that are regulars are usually in voice chat, but people can comment and everything that during that time too. And the Discord is public as well. So
yeah, go to totalpebbleknockdown.com, check that out, and join the conversation over there. And yeah, and join us in Discord. It's usually the first Saturday of the month. Yeah, for community.
yeah, first Saturday of the month, usually around 10 Eastern, so 7 Pacific.
Okay, thank you.
Mhm. Mhm.
And let's see what else. Oh, I'm an ambassador for Jasper's Game Day for 2022. Yay!
Oh,
Yay!
Love that. And Jasper's Game Day is a organization dedicated to suicide prevention. So you can check all their resources out at jaspersgameday.com. And I will be doing charity games through them throughout the year, next year. My first one will be January 8th on my Twitch channel, twitch.tv/DCLasair. It'll be a D&D one-shot. We'll have Urban Bohemian, Awkwardish Panda, Zero Reynolds, and our friend Robogoblin will all be
Yay!
available there. And so join us. Mark that on your calendars. January 8th at 4 p.m. Eastern, 1 p.m. Pacific. So come on by. Donate to a really good cause. And that would be fantastic. That's all we have for you tonight. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you for everyone participating in chat. We love you. We see the comments, and it's a joy seeing each and every one of you every week. We really appreciate it. And yeah, and that's all we got. So we'll say goodbye. Please take care of yourselves. Take care of others. Be kind to yourself. Be kind to others. And see you next week. Bye.
See you next week.
Bye.